Today's movie that I saw before starting to record was The Green Knight. And at the risk of losing my auteur license, I gave it a 3 out of 5 because it was good, but it was confusing and I was sleepy. 3 out of 5. I feel like that kind of, like undersold my actual feelings of it because I was trying to make a funny haha joke out of the review. It was a good movie, but it was too obtuse. It was really, really abstract, and I like my things to be very straightforward. Like, I'm Jason Statham, and I'm here to break your kneecaps. Hey y'all. Today I'm going to be doing a review of The War by EXO. I got a few requests to do it, so I'm going to fucking do it. How you guys been? I'm seeing Suicide Squad in a couple days. I'm really excited about that. But I'm also excited about this. Different feelings, though. Also, as far as The War goes, I'm already familiar with The Eve, which I watched in this video. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm blind. I can't see where Future Me has put the link. But on the screen, there should be a picture of a video that I watched The Eve on. And I really liked it, and I downloaded it immediately. So I'm not going to be re-listening to it. Instead, I'm going to be listening to the rest of the album. I just fucked it up and gave myself a spoiler. Anyway, let's see what these guys have to offer. You know how I love me some EXO. So without further ado, let's fucking do it. And we go. Okay, this song is called Coco Bop. Coco Lemon. Is it Coco Melon? I don't have any children. So far, I'm really fucking with it. I've been trying to get my fucking bearings, so I haven't been able to fully appreciate who's singing and when, and the lyrics. But I like how it sounds. A lot. Fucking Jellyfish Jam ass breakdown here. This has a very tropical feel. I like it. Feels like I'm on a fucking cruise ship. I love that store brand Legend of Zelda fucking sample. Thanks for watching. Thank you. First song. Or I guess second, technically. That was good. Not as good as The Eve. I feel like The Eve is just a very, very insane track to attempt to follow, even if you are the people that made The Eve. That was good though. That song had a really relaxing kind of just vacationing, like a vacation, like a club. Like I'm at a club during a vacation. You know what it really made me think of? Probably for obvious reasons, but like a soap club, like a soap party where they have just, it's very self-explanatory, soap and like bubbles. It's very, very fun. During one of my most traumatic events in history, prior to the trauma, I had a really fun time. Isn't that how it goes? Yeah, so prior to the trauma, I went to a bubble club. And thankfully that memory isn't ruined like everything that followed. But the soap party, crazy. I heavily recommend it. I hate clubs, but there was bubbles flying around. The music was bumping. The energy was great. The tits were fat. It was all around just it was a good time, you know? And I can't recommend it enough. So Coco Bop, very strong second track. Let's see if the boys keep it going with the meat, like Arby's. Except better than Arby's, hopefully. This is a trailer for the Suicide Squad. Again, I'm seeing that on Friday. Perhaps I will give you guys a review for the Suicide Squad, which none of you will watch, but I don't care because I like giving reviews. Alright. So, next song is called What You Do. Now, we're about to find out. We're about to find out what I do. What if this whole song is just like a list of my crimes? Stole a car and then you went outside and littered. punched an old man in the face and then you spit on him. This is just what I do. I don't like this picture of Kai. He looks really intense. And it looks like he has 4 hairstyles. Anyway, this song is... it's very, like, butter. It's very... radio pop. I still don't know what I do. Or are they asking me like what I do to make them fall for me so hard? I'm just being Miley. Love you right. Baby time. Baby time. That's what I say whenever I'm in the mood to watch Rugrats. Who the hell are you? It's me and my sleep paralysis demon. Also me and my sleep paralysis demon. This one goes out to all the monster fuckers that are watching this evening. This one goes out to you. What you do? I saw that you went and robbed a bank. Wait, hold on. What you do? Why can I not think of crimes right now? Or maybe the funnier option would be like, the concept of this video is like a group of 3, 6, 8 detectives interrogating a potential criminal. They're investigating a crime and they can't exactly put their fingers on, like, you know, if you're guilty or not. So they're asking what you do. Where's her body? You know, where's the body? What did you do? What did you do to her? Where's the money? All right, yeah. So I didn't like that song. I feel like that's kind of obvious. I didn't really care for it. I liked the previous songs. Even though Coco Bop was a step down from the Eve, I still enjoyed it. I still felt like I was on vacation, hanging out, not being traumatized. And this felt like I was just, you know, in the car listening to the radio on my way to be traumatized. So it's not the best feeling. It's not the best vibe. I mean, it's really upbeat. It's very up-tempo, which is what the people crave. But not this people. Not this people. I like my songs to be a little sad, a little edgy. I like my music how I like my coffee. It's dark, and makes me feel a little nauseous. I like my... Anyway, so the next song is called Forever. And we're going to listen to it, and we're going to hope that we get back into the Eve space. Because right now, I gotta tell you, I'm getting a lot of Wally and no Eve. Adam would have been a better reference. Why does it feel weird to say reference in regards to the Bible? Like it's I guess it is a piece of media, but hold on. Ah! This is Sokka to his one girlfriend. What was her name? What was her name? I'm such a bad Avatar fan. Oh. This album is a little strange because I'm not really seeing... Oh. Oh. Baekhyun. Okay. Chen. Okay. What I was about to say before they kind of blew my load just now was that there doesn't feel like any coherence between the tracks. Each one feels very separate from the other, which showcases a bit of versatility, but also sacrifices the product as a whole if the songs vary in quality too much. Oh god, I love that note. My boy Zawarudo hitting these notes. Yes, King. Tio Brando. Also, I can't hear the differences in their voices yet, but that might just come with time. I don't understand the baseball metaphor, but I like your voice. Oh my god. Damn, they're like, boy, we gotta get back to this chorus, please. They turned the beat off. They're like, we need to get back into the song. We need to continue the song. He was snapping. He would not stop. Jesus Christ, that was fire. Ah, okay. By the end, that became one of my favorites so far. Definitely. Yeah, it's still not as good as the Eve. I don't know. I don't think so. Actually, I don't know. I really like that song, actually. Step Up Again. We're going up the stairs and going down the stairs, back and forth, back and forth. It's not consistent in really any way. Each song sounds super different, and I know that is preferred for me and most other people, as opposed to, I know very different songs is preferred from songs or an album that just sounds like the same song on loop, which is rough. Like, I loved Nectar. No, wasn't Nectar like Joji's album? I don't know if it was that album or the previous one. I think it was Ballads, actually. Ballads 1, his previous album. I love Joji. He's one of my biggest personal influences. I'm like a huge Joji fan. But Ballads 1, as much as I liked it, it just sounded like one long song during my first listen. And I definitely prefer like projects that have a variety of sounds. Like from fucking tropical to like radio pop to this feels more like a classic K-pop feel for me. And I know it's not classic in like an actual sense, but it's classic in that this is the sound that kind of I was initially introduced to when I was first inundated with K-pop. Like, this was my introduction to K-pop. My first few K-pop songs had this general sound. And I'm not a music scholar, you know. I'm not even like a professional musician. I just do it for fun. So it's not like I have really the verbiage or education to properly articulate what this specific sound I'm even trying to describe is. But it has that energy, and that in and of itself is really cool and makes me feel extremely good and warm and nostalgic. But even outside of nostalgia, because nostalgia is like cancerous usually, that just sounds good. I don't just enjoy it because it's nostalgic and reminds me of the simple times. I like it because it sounds good and it makes my ears feel good and nice. So yeah, Forever was really good. I hope that if they keep up with the diversity of this album, which I don't imagine they won't at this point, that they at least continue to be more like this and like the Eve and less like What You Do. Sorry, What You Do stands. It just did not do it for me. Alright. Next song's called Daimundo. Ice Cream Man's here. Fire burning even deeper. So deep. So deep. I like this dude. He has a really good voice and a great flow. Sounds like the pre-chorus, so hopefully this leads into a good regular chorus. This is weird. This feels like the biggest deviation from the album so far. It sounds so fucking different from the other songs. This sounds like two songs in one on its own. Loud cars. And this feels like it's building towards like a really grand chorus. But then it just stops here. It's giving me blue ear. Oh man, I didn't like that song at all. That song had so much potential for me to like it, but it could not decide between like hype like flex song and kind of like a more like, I don't know, smooth like R&B kind of low key type of vibe. Like it was both. Like Two-Face, this was the Two-Face of EXO songs. You got the top half with them singing all smooth and nice. That's the Harvey Dent. But then that weird chorus comes along and they're like, oh no, baby. No, things are not as they appear. And I kind of wish that they were what they appeared. Personally. It was not for me. Definitely not for me. This is what I fucking mean. This album is so all over the place, and it's strange because I've been listening to the Eve actively for ages now because somebody recommended it to me a long fucking time ago. And that was like one of my first like K-pop songs that I was like super into. So I was like, for some reason I never like look into albums. I just listen to one song on loop and just say, ah man, I wish there was more where this came from, and then just never pursue more even though there is more where that came from. And now I'm just like, I've had all this time of anticipating like what this album will sound like, and it's not bad. You know, I'm sure EXO fans are gonna turn on me, but it's not bad. It's not what I expected, and I'm hoping that the last couple songs kind of like, you know, bring it back a little bit. So this one is called Touch It, which is very suggestive. I hope it's horny. Yeah. Oh, this is Kai. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. This is it. 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 Give it to me, Brendo. Yes. Hard R. Give me it. Oof. These harmonies in the background are clean. Oh man, this might be my favorite from the album so far. Maybe. He said all his ladies. Guys can't follow instructions. Well, they're not saying yeah, they're saying nah, so okay, maybe they can follow instructions. Instructions unclear. This is sexy. I was expecting horny, and maybe I was hoping for horny, but sexy is good. Sexy is better than horny when it comes to music, in my humble opinion. As I said in my previous video, horny music makes me uncomfortable. But a good sexy song gets the people going. Oh man. They're literally competing in the booth for like best fucking ad-libs and vocals. You got one guy just casually singing. And then you got a guy in the background like, and it's very over the top, like full Aguilera, like full fucking all of that, literally, and I love it. Yeah, that was great. That was. Oh god, the fucking whiplash I'm receiving Like, my mood can't properly settle in one area. Like, I can still feel my eyes and my voice and my body in a very low, kind of even flow Pearl Jam. I'm in a very like this, but then I hear songs like that, and like like my temperature starts to rise up, and it feels like I want to get up and fucking move and groove and shit. But then I'm worried about the next song. What's the next song called? Next song is called Chill. I don't know about it. I don't know. We'll see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do not edit / do not re-upload. That's so funny. This isn't even their song. Oh. Oh. Did it stop? I guess there is a meow also on the. That's a part of it. Loud. Daddy's working, honey. Hey. It's tomorrow now. No need to adjust your browsers. So what happened was, you know how in my last video in the description, I said I promised that I'll charge the camera? I kinda sorta didn't charge the camera. So at the end of my very lovely and certainly insightful commentary after Touch It, it just stopped recording. So I had to charge it for the rest of the night, and then I had to go to work, and now I'm here in different clothes. This is no trick of the eye. This is a different day, different me. It might be better for you guys anyway, because I'm in a bit of a better mood than I was yesterday. So I'm sorry I'm like this. Let's just move along. We're gonna go right into the next song. The next song is called Chill, damn it. And that's what you're gonna do when you accept my apology. Know that I'm only human. Handsome and hilarious and talented, yes, but only human, fallible. But mostly gorgeous. Okay. Alright. And we go. Alright. The song's called Chill. As I've said a number of times, it's Mr. Freeze's favorite song. Or Captain Cold. You're beautiful, so I'm scared. It's a deep trap. You're looking at me. I'm already going back to you with my 2 legs tied. Well, you need those for sex, Baekhyun. For a second, I wondered if that joke was heteronormative, but then I realized, no, you kind of need your legs involved, whether you're, you know, we don't need to get into this right now. Will I ever be able to handle all of you? I doubt it, man. That's just how bitches are. I love it when there's multiple artists in a song and they like finish each other's sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say. Oh, it's my guy Chan Yeol. Oh man, yeah, I really like him. He might be one of my favorite members, if not my favorite. Not, he could be my favorite member, but usually I gravitate more towards sing-songy boys. But his flow is so good. Every time this guy is on the mic, the shit ignites into fucking flames. This guy goes through more mics than I don't know. What's a good joke? Hold on. I can do this. I can't do it. He goes through a lot of mics. So that song was good. It was really good. I think that it had a really classic kind of boy band feel to it. Had a very up-tempo kind of flow. I think everybody got a good chance to shine. I loved the breakdown in the second half. I loved the raps. I loved the singing. I think that was on the better end of the songs in this album. I remember previously on this video I was talking about how this album is very up and down for me. It's very diverse, detrimentally so. But with the quality of the song, it's solid. The last couple of songs have been solid. And by the last couple, I mean this and Touch It. Because I can't remember what I thought of Diamond. Because it's been like over 24 hours for me. I know it's only been a couple of minutes for you, but time moves differently here in New Jersey. So, the next song is called Walk on Memories, which they don't seem a very stable place to walk on, but maybe I'll learn a thing or two. Got a nice Chromebook ad with built-in virus protection. Or you could just have, like download your own kind of virus protection. Get that McAfee. R.I. Pieces, fucking weirdo. Alright, let's do it. I think I'm a bit ahead here. This song has a ton of potential already. Okay, now that we've gotten through the first chorus, I can formulate some thoughts on this song thus far. I like it, though not as much as I was hoping based on their verses, flows, sound, and the beat. This kind of feels like... It makes me think of like Brockhampton with Sugar. Sugar was Brockhampton's one of their big breakout hits. They've been performing for years. But Sugar got them a lot of mainstream attention. And now since Sugar, they've released a lot of songs of a similar ilk. Brockhampton is a rap group, and they're known for having very experimental, almost aggressive beats and sound effects that they utilize in their music. Sugar, comparatively, is a much softer, romantic, sexy song. Since Sugar became so popular, miraculously, many kind of false sugars started to spring up a lot in their modern discography, and none of them are as good as Sugar is. So I am led to believe that the studio had their hand. They said, guys, Sugar was a hit. We need more sugar. It's like a coffee. It's like a coffee pot. And it's a little dog roast right now. We need more sugar. So they made more Sugar sounding songs, and this sounds like the result of a similar situation. Though admittedly it sounds good, it feels like not as sincere of a song like this, like not as sincere that a song like this should feel like. Man, words are hard. It feels a little bit manufactured for me, and it's unfortunate because I could tell right at the chorus that I wouldn't like it as much as I hoped I would, and it still sounds pretty good. It feels like, even though I know they didn't record these songs in order, sorry to piss in your oatmeal here, ruin Christmas, but more often than not, artists don't record the songs like in the order that they are released on the track list. So yeah, I doubt they recorded this song this late in the game, but it does feel like they are gaining their footing nonetheless. It's always a party right outside of my this is a party zone. This street right here, man. It's always fucking, Black Friday over here because there's a lot of black people. No, it's always, what's the holiday with the beads and the titties? Yeah, it's always that one here. So yeah, that song is pretty good, and it definitely feels like it must have been intentional. I mean, an artist or a group will organize their track list in such a way that most benefits the album. Obviously, they're not just going to put things in the track list in the album arbitrarily. So it feels like very according to Keikaku that this would come near the end when they're trying to... The album's wrapping up. I only have one song left. It's Going Crazy is next. The album is wrapping up, and you're going to be moving on with your life afterward. You're done with this album. You're probably going to download some of the songs, maybe the entire album. I've never really adhered to that. I just like to download the songs that I like. That's just me. But after you listen to this album, you're going to go about your day. Maybe you have work. Maybe you want to get a drink. Maybe you need to eat dinner. Maybe you're a little bit horny. You want to beat your meat a little bit. You're done with this album for all intents and purposes, so they want to leave you on a good note. That's why a lot of times, whether the song is the strongest or the best or the most commercially successful, the last song on an album will be designed to leave some sort of impact. You're not really going to get a dud. Even if you fucking hate the last song, it's going to be such a fucking turd that it's going to rest in your mind. You're going to be like, fuck, that album was okay, but that last song was fucking trash. And it's going to stick in with you. It's going to stick with you. And they say all press is good press, but I don't know if I would save the worst fucking song on my album for last. Maybe middle. Maybe in the middle. I don't know, because I usually have EPs. So maybe I would save the last song to be the worst song, because like if I have 3 tracks, I'm not going to make it the first song because then you won't listen to the rest. If it's the middle song, then you won't listen to the rest. If it's the last song, haha, bitch, you're already here. I already got you, pussy. Bye. Thanks for the stream. All right, the song's called Going Crazy. Let's do it, guys. Let's see if my theory holds weight. I love these vocalizations right now. Oh. It's him again. Oh shit, I really am picking favorites. Please. Please, 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 please. I felt a little abrupt. I wanted more of that chorus. It's violins, the variety of their voices in this track. Ooh. Alright, Chen. Relax. Ooh, this is a crowd pleaser, baby. Me, I'm the crowd, and I'm pleased. Oh, wow. Crazy. God, I'm obsessed. Oh, man. An actually perfect song. An actually perfect jam. Like, my hand is like shaking. Is that just my body? Or is that this fucking banger of a song? Jesus Christ. Yes, so that theory was immediately proven correct. That song was like at least top 5 of the album. Probably top 3. I don't know. I think that may have been like my second favorite song on the album, behind the Eve. Still, the Eve, the first and last songs in the album. Go fucking figure. That song was a bangaroony. Nothing. No commentary. No jokes. Just jams. Yeah. Alright. I guess it's rating time. Rating time. You might not agree, but it is just my opinion. I'm gonna give The War by EXO a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah. Here's why. I think that the album was inconsistent. It felt almost like a mixtape by its basest definition, which is just, in my mind, what a mixtape should be is literally like an amalgamation of various songs from various times in your career. So that felt like these niggas had 60 tracks in their fucking trunks of their cars, and they're like, all right, man, we got to do something with these tracks. You want to drop an album? Okay, everybody grab one. And they like blindfolded themselves, grabbed the track out of the fucking car, and just tossed it onto the thing. Want to do it? In other words, the album just felt a bit too random for me in general. A little too inconsistent. That brought it down. Didn't stop it from being a fucking good album. but it did stop it from being a fucking great album for me. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my take of The War by EXO. That is my hot take. That it was good, but it could have been great. Some of the songs were great. The last song was great. The first song was great, and a couple of songs in the middle were great. But the whole thing could have been fucking legendary. I really, really like EXO. Thank you very much for this request. My next video will be another Lay request. It's a weird name, like na-na-na, banana. I'm going to be doing Lay Banana, his EP Banana, and that's not what it's called. I'm going to be doing that next. By next, I mean right now, even though I want to do other things, but it's fine. I'll do this first. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel the need. Remember to keep an eye out for my album. It's coming out soon. Music video, everything. Whole shebang, whole kit and caboodle. And leave a request down below if you feel so inclined. And that's it. Please stay safe. Stay happy. If you're not happy, try your best to get there. You will at some point if you keep trying your hardest. I think that you can do it. So, with that, I will bid you adieu. Thank you again. Have a nice day.